twice in the fourth quarter. I think you missed 2 layups.
You missed 5 total in the fourth, yeah.
You just couldn't get over the hump. Kind of what did you miss there?
Well, I think, first and foremost, we're not used to playing the pace. So we got a little fatigued in the fourth quarter. I probably didn't use the bench enough early to finish strong enough with that group. And we're really not used to getting that many layups. I mean, we have typically been a grinded-out half-court jump shooting team. And, I think it's for us, it's just finding that rhythm, not being surprised when we have those opportunities, focusing a little bit more on the way we finish, worrying a little bit less about the contact, focusing a little bit more on scoring the basketball. We had that. We had a couple of breakdowns on the defensive end during some of those stretches as well. But one thing I can never question about this team is our effort. Our effort, our energy, our intensity has been outstanding since day one. And I'll tell you, when you don't have to coach effort, when you enjoy the people that you're around, we can build off of a lot of these great things.
From the start of the season to now, is this progressing the way you'd hoped it would? I mean, what kind of track are they on right now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I felt like last night was a little bit of a setback just because, we had been so much better. And then today we just sprung forward. No, I think this team is very resilient. This team is very self-aware in that, they watch film. They understand the mistakes that they make. They are students of the game. And they want to be better for each other. And so I think really observing the way that they played, the way that we played, and taking a good hard look internally and saying, I'm going to focus on not making this mistake or that mistake, and coming out and being a better team.
For you, though, is this kind of on schedule?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still think that you're going to take a couple steps forward and take a couple steps back. I feel like I got a little greedy tonight because we had opportunities to win this game. And I'm going to continue to get greedy because, we want to try to be the best that we can be as early as we can be. But I still think that it's going to take time. I mean, we looked way better tonight, probably than we've looked all season up until this point, but we got a long way to go. A long way to go.
What kind of challenges it with building continuity, new system, no Tamika? What kind of the challenge is that?
It's a huge challenge. Not only no Tamika. This is the first week Bree's done anything. E hasn't done anything for, but maybe a few practices. Natalie's in for a couple days and then out, so we really don't have a full roster. Marissa's playing a new position. Shanice Johnson's new to our team. So there are a lot of different dynamics that we're juggling right now, and I think that's our greatest challenge as a coaching staff is finding the really good starting group and how they play together and what situations we put them in. And then when we start to come off the bench, it might be different situations in our offensive flow that we have to put those guys in. And so really learning our team while they learn one another is our greatest challenge.
When did Tamika get hurt, and what's her status now?
Tamika got hurt a couple weeks before training camp started, doing a workout, and she's just day-to-day. I mean, for me, there's really no reason to put her out there if she's at risk for a setback. I want her to be 100% physically, mentally, knowing that at the pace that we want to play, fatigue happens a little quicker. And the way that Tamika plays, I personally don't want to set her up for injury. So we have to make sure that our training staff and our coaching staff, along with Tamika, feel 100% comfortable.
Was it encouraging to see Shanice take over the initiative?
It was very encouraging. And I expect that from Shanice. She has the potential to be an all-star in this league. She's a terrific player. She has to work on having a high motor at all times. She has to work on playing within our defensive system. But she wants to learn, and she has embraced the challenge, and so it was really good to see that.